Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, January 10th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I choose which energy to nurture. And that's going to be a really good thing to think of, memorize, hold on to throughout the day. We are building into that Sun conjunct Pluto. I know you're feeling it. I saw somebody's post and I was like, oh, that sums it up so well. She was like, I have the grumps. Please send me things to anti-grump. Depending where it is in your chart, this connection between the Sun and Pluto has us hopefully facing things in order to transform and empower them, but we may be feeling where we feel powerless or grumpy about things, frustrated, that frustrated energy. Mars and Aries is helping with that as well. So with this building, it really gives us the opportunity to utilize our vision, utilize the energy of focus, and choose what you are going to nurture. Whatever you nurture will be empowered, basically, in and through this. What you ultimately want to do is empower your soul self. So be very aware of where you're feeding your energy. Are you feeding it into the grumps? Or are you feeding it into where it's pushing you to transform and grow? And remember, that's Pluto's work is the transformation. But Pluto brings us the Plutonic colonic. And Plutonic colonic likes to bring up the poop, so to speak, so we can process it, flush it. Lots of digestion going on in and through this. So just choose which energy you are going to nurture and empower through this. Besides us building into that, which by the way happens at 3:38 a.m. on Friday morning. So we're going to feel this very strongly throughout this day. Like it's growing and building into that connection. But besides that, the moon in Pisces is making all the connections. The moon in Pisces is like, hey, take it easy. Go with your flow. Listen to yourself. So the first connection is the moon in Pisces connecting to Mercury. What's coming up in your dreams? What's coming up in your thoughts? And again, are these things in your dreams and thoughts, are they showing you where you are empowered, or are they showing you where you need to empower yourself? This connection between the moon and Mercury is at 8 degrees, and 8 degrees is that degree of personal responsibility. It's where you can become infinite in your power if you can step into that responsibility. Moon connecting to Saturn echoes this sentiment. Saturn is at 12 degrees. That is that expansion degree. Saturn in Capricorn is asking us to show up as our soul selves. Now, we have work to do to get there. We cannot be lazy. But the universe assures us we are ready, we are ripe for this work. So again, here's an interesting thing. Joe and I were just talking about this right before the recording. For some people, it's easier to be human than spirit. For some people, it's easier to be spirit than human. But we all came to be some balance of both. You cannot forget your divinity. You cannot forget your humanity. And intertwining them is where you will succeed in this world and expand. But you need to tend to your physical as much as you tend to the invisible, to your spiritual, to that soul energy. Both need tending. Next connection, Moon square Jupiter. Jupiter in Sagittarius squaring that Pisces energy. It's always so interesting when we have a Sagittarius-Pisces square. I have several friends who are Pisces. I love my Pisces peoples. And, you know, there's always that kind of challenge because there's that esoteric side of things, and then there's the wisdom. This is what we have learned. This is what we've philosophized. This is what the wonderful brain has figured out and decided. And sometimes it can be a little frustrating, even if this is coming up within us. And again, it's the human and spirit balance that comes into play with this. Now, this connection's happening at 13 degrees. This may be one of the triggers that brings some of that frustration up. I do have the Beyond Illusion card, and that's what I think you should hold the space for. You don't have to know at this time, just hold the space. Hey, show me where the illusion is. Show me where I'm holding on to an illusion so that I can work with the highest vibration at this time. And with that, you move through. What I love and what I feel supports that is the moon connecting to Neptune. Neptune at 14 degrees. P.S. This means that Jupiter and Neptune are building into their square. So this is a good advance notice. Where am I holding on to this illusion that's keeping me from the highest vibration? Moon conjunct Neptune, wonderful things can happen. It can also get confusing. It can be a little foggy. Again, hold on to that energy. Where can I utilize the highest vibration at this time to stay in my highest flow? And one of the cards that we have is the creativity card. Don't be afraid to be creative. This is also the Empress card, which represents mother energy. Nurture your way through these energies. Nurture your way through these hardships. Nurture your way through any of the tension that is being brought up. What is the highest path you can nurture? What is the highest energy that you can nurture within yourself with this energy? So that is it for today. Lala says, hey, she's protesting. She's like, I was comfortable and warm. You can book a reading. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. I am offering monthly readings for 2019, so email me if you would like to learn about that. Besides that, you have the power. The better gets, and there is enough, more than enough, love in the world for you. Namaste.